Hey, good people, you're listening to Rude Radio, powered by Rude Rangers Entertainment. I'm Yvonne, the motivator man from Determined Women of Destiny, and this is He Said, She Said, a show that explores all types of topics from the male and female perspective. We're going to make you laugh, a few of you might cry, but most of all, we're going to make you think. Do me a favor and share this episode with as many people as possible on your social media. You can text them. If they're in the house with you, just tell them, come on, sit down and take a listen. I always encourage you to share your thoughts and your comments in the section right below. And I know that my co-host is chomping at the bit to say something. Come on in here, Noel, and say hey to the people.
Hey, everybody. How you doing? Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. All that is over with now. So we really got to get into 2021, especially after what's going over there in Capitol Hill. I mean,
listen, close your mouth, because guess what? It didn't come to our hood, so it ain't our fight. Shut your mouth.
You know that's right. You know that's right.
And shut your mouth. And shut your mouth.
You know that's right. This one ain't on us.
Hello. Until they bring it to the hood, we ain't got nothing to say. All people of color, close your mouth. Close your mouth, people of color. And sit back and watch the fireworks. That's
yeah. Yeah, that's a fact. But you ready for today's topic?
Yes, I am. Tell us what's going on for today.
Today's topic is the top 5 funniest things that happened in 2020 that we do not want to come back.
Wow. Yeah.
Top 5 funniest things that happened in 2020 that we do not want to come back. Are you ready?
I'm ready. What's 5? What's 5?
Number 5.
Don't be stupid now.
You're
so crazy.
Number 5, you are about to totally agree with me.
Oh, Lord.
This coronavirus thing hit, and we became so bored, so just being crazy in the house, that Netflix put on a documentary about a homosexual lion keeper.
Come on.
Called the Tiger King. We was interested in this man called the Tiger King. He was a homosexual, murderous, like tiger tamer. I couldn't believe that I was so infatuated with the Tiger King.
I was so sick and tired,
mullet wearing,
of hearing. I never watched it, but everybody, I refuse to. Everybody was talking about this individual.
I could not believe that I was sitting here watching this, Yvonne.
You know what? The phrase of 2020 is bored in the house, and I'm in the house bored.
Bored in the house, and I'm in the house bored.
That's right, in the house, and I'm in the house bored. And you definitely was watching that daggone Tiger King. I'm glad that I don't watch a lot of TV. So I didn't miss much.
I watch a ton of TV.
No, listen, I don't have time for it, but I sure didn't have time for lion tamer.
We had this man wearing a mullet,
Lord,
walking around with 2 guns on his hip, running a tiger farm with his gay lovers, and current lovers.
Did he have it? Wait a minute. Did Carol Baskin have something to do with that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Check this out. You want to laugh? Now I know who you're talking about. A friend of mine. You know, you can have people announce stuff for like a couple of dollars. A friend of mine had him and Carol announce her sister's wedding on, I think it was Instagram.
Oh my God. That wedding is doomed. That marriage is doomed.
That's all I know about them. Carol Baskin and this guy. Oh my goodness.
That marriage is doomed.
Yeah, we don't want them to come back. We had that. No, we don't want that to ever come back again. Yeah, I have to agree with you.
Carol Baskin is up. Like she's being not charged, but blamed for a murder.
Right, her husband's murder.
This thing went from lions, tigers, and bears,
oh my,
to a whole murder case.
Sheesh.
It went from
listen,
to a whole murder case amongst gay lovers, and it was bugged out.
There's not many times we agree, though we laugh together all the time. Listen, put your fist up in the air because we're going to fist pump this one. Yes.
We cannot have the Tiger King come back.
Can we not?
The Tiger King is right up there with coronavirus. Tiger King cannot come back.
Can we not?
He cannot come back. There can't be Tiger King Part 2.
I bet you it will be.
I
bet you it will be. Because you know what? People will watch that.
People will watch a train wreck.
Yes, they will not watch a documentary that gives them information, but they will run home every night to see this guy and this lady. Every night.
Yvonne,
that's all I heard about.
I have to admit, I watched every second of the Tiger King.
Shame on you.
Shame on you. Every second.
You know how many brain cells? You know how many brain cells you have lost that you won't get back? You should have smoked some weed.
I might as well.
Because you lost those brain cells. Well. They're gone. They're gone.
Oh my God. It was a train wreck. Do you hear me?
I have a question though. Let's think about what it was that just had people so engrossed in this. Think about our world today. Now, I'll tell you, 50 years ago, that show would have never made it.
Never.
They would have never even considered it. Okay, 50 years ago, I was 9 years old. I think that Lucy and Ricky didn't even sleep in the same bed, but they had kids. Okay.
And let me tell you something. We got people listening to us today who don't know who Lucy and Ricky are.
Oh, I'm sorry. I love Lucy. Check out the reruns. Aren't those reruns on Rudy TV? Yeah. You may want.
Are they?
I don't know. We'll find out at break though, won't we? But yeah, you gotta watch I Love Lucy. And even if you go back, let me see. So I was 50 years ago. So go back 53 years ago. Do you know the Flintstones came on at 8 o'clock?
8 p.m. or 8 a.m.?
No, 8 p.m. because that was the last thing I could watch before I went to bed.
Really? I didn't know that.
But now we got lion tamers and women killing their husband and feeding them to the lions. And this is what we're watching. Come on, people. What have we allowed our world to come to? They stormed the castle, okay? We watching these crazy movies.
And I swear there was amongst 10 of these people, there was 3 teeth. I swear amongst 10 of these people, there were 3 teeth.
You're gonna stop.
I believe the lack of tooth.
Okay, but they didn't know.
Dental health care that was going on with these people.
The thing is, they didn't know that the health care that we still have, thank you, Barack Obama, they can get dental care. They can get some falsies because they don't make enough money to even pay into it. So they would get free health care. So their dental work would be free. And they don't even know.
By the way.
Yes.
By the way, you were right.
What?
You can watch Lucy on Rude Rangers, www.ruderangerstv.com. Also on Roku, Amazon, the Fire TV, and Apple TV. You're right. Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so what you want to do what you want to do, if you really, for the younger people that's listening to us, if you really want to know what good living was, you know, back when I was young, because I'm older than Noel, you can check out I Love Lucy. Okay?
That was good, wholesome living.
Thank you. Wasn't nobody feeding their husband to a lion.
To tigers.
To tigers. To a man that's wearing a mullet. You know, the mullet should have been outlawed after Miley Cyrus's father gave it up. You know, because he had an achy breaky heart because he had that mullet.
I am Madame Francois, and I'm introducing my new luxury skincare brand that's available to you at an attainable price. Discover my beauty secrets, luxurious, effective ingredients with proven results, and a price tag that doesn't break the bank. Come indulge with me at LESMadameFrancois.com.
No. There was
doozy box, Dave, and my prices are doozy box. Coming to LI Telecom, 2287 Rowan Town, Medford, New York. Call me at 631-833-9679.
How many black people you know play with exotic animals that can eat you in one meal? We don't play with alligators. We don't do that.
There's some in the Bronx.
Listen, we don't shut up. We don't play with alligators.
Because you know the Bronx is a weird place.
We don't play with sharks, okay? We definitely don't play with whales. And we are not playing with no lions, no tigers, and no bears. Oh my.
I beg to differ.
Okay,
go in the Bronx, you might see an apartment with a whole lion in it. I'm telling you right now.
Oh God.
And then they realize, oh damn. This thing eats $500 worth of food a day. Then they try to put them out in Central Park and it's too late.
Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? They tried to evict that animal to Central Park?
I'm telling you what goes on in the Bronx.
I can't.
No, the Bronx is weird.
I can't. Well, outside of Bronx, okay, we go on the break. I can't.
Tiger King, get rid of it.
Listen.
The COVID-19 pandemic has changed our lives, but one thing that hasn't changed is the need for routine vaccinations. Vaccine-preventable diseases like measles, flu, and pneumonia haven't gone away and can cause serious illness. Protect yourself, your family, and those around you by staying current with routine vaccinations. Talk to your healthcare professional and stay up to date on all recommended vaccines. Learn more at www.nfid.org.
Don Pablo, we are out of coffee.
I'll make more.
Don Pablo, you're the best.
Round 2. Fight!
Hey, we're back. We are back. He said, she said. I'm Noel Epps from Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. Woo.
Mm-hmm. It'd be
wow.
Listen, the break
and we got my co-host. Yvonne, the Motivator Man from Determined Women of Destiny.
Ooh.
Okay. And we are talking about the top 5 funniest things that happened in 2020 that we don't want to have come back. We don't want this no more.
Don't want it no more.
Okay. Number 5 is the Tiger King. We are through with the Tiger King. Don't bring Tiger King Part 2 out here.
We don't need season 2.
We do not need season 2 of the Tiger King.
We don't need season 2. We don't. And we suggested that you go to Rudy TV and watch I Love Lucy so you know what this world used to be like before all this. Okay, number 4. This isn't going to come back, but this was something I thought was absolutely hilarious. Okay, can everybody tell me what's in a rose garden?
A rose garden? Roses?
Thank you. So please tell me why the rose garden at the White House, the roses were removed.
What?
Yes.
I never even paid attention.
The rose garden has been there since Lyndon B. Johnson. I believe it was Lady Bird planted those roses, if I'm not mistaken. Those roses were removed. How do you have a rose garden without roses? Now, I know it's not coming back, but that had me gut laughing because what made you think, let me remove all the roses from a rose garden?
Well, you gotta understand. See, these new kids got the game all jacked up. So they took them roses out and they started planting weed. So now they got, they trying to legalize weed everywhere. So now they got weed. They got weed up in the rose garden at the White House. Okay. I'm trying to tell you.
You're going to jail for that. Yeah. Close your mouth. We're not trying to go to jail.
Donald Trump has tried to send more than 3 messages this year in his tenure. Listen, they took the roses out and planted weed.
I just wanted to know why, how, and when you plant a rose garden and it's been there before you were born that you say, you know what? I think the rose garden looks better without roses.
I think you're the only one in the whole entire God's green earth.
What?
You and those gardeners are the only ones that recognize the rose garden is missing at the White House. I think you're the only one who recognized that.
No, you got, I don't know where you are. I don't think there's any that was all on our show. No, it was all over the news. But since you don't know, I am sorry, I was wrong. The rose garden was planted by Edith Roosevelt in 1902. Okay?
Look at you giving fun facts.
Yes, but how is it? Because we like to educate, our listeners. How is it a rose garden that has been in place since 1902 was removed?
Okay, listen to this. I know our audience. So I want to know if Dion McKinney, I need to know if Stacey Cotton Victor, and Stacey Cotton Victor is a history buff.
Listen,
okay?
I bet you
I need to know if Tia Haynes, I need to know if Stanley Mann.
Oh, Stanley don't know. I know that.
I need to know if Vanessa Epps. I need to know if Tajana Gonzalez. I need to know, do they recognize the rose garden is going, or do they even care that the rose garden is going at the White House? Because I know how my people give it up. Well, or they see that rose garden at the White House and they walk by that rose garden, they are going to pick some roses. They don't care about no rose garden at the White House. Well,
it's not about the rose garden at the White House. It's about the craziness in 2020 that happened. Come on.
Yes. So
that's crazy that you would remove roses from a rose garden that was there before your daddy was born. What were you thinking? What was it?
So you saying Trump moved the rose garden?
No, his wife removed all the roses From the Rose Garden.
Well, that's part of the craziness of 2020, because how we have
a
foreign first wife. How we have a foreign first wife.
Oh, Lord.
She don't even know the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh.
She don't know that song.
Okay.
You gonna tell me she know that song?
I only brought it up to reiterate how crazy this world has become. We don't take stock in stuff that we have pride in anymore. You know?
Well, I think you're on to something, because the word is tradition. We've gone away from tradition.
None. Absolutely none.
We've gone away from tradition, and that's the problem. And when we got a first lady, first wife, first woman, first lady.
First lady. She's the first lady.
She's first lady who was not even born in this country. That's the beginning of the end. But let me tell you something about her. I like her. I kind of like her because she's kind of gully.
Why?
She's kind of gully. She cannot stand her husband.
Oh.
So January 21st, this heifer is out the door. Believe you when I tell you.
February 1st?
No, January 21st.
No, February 1st is when she's going to file divorce papers.
This heifer done got them papers on deck. I say it's January 21st.
Oh, they on lock. They on lock.
She gonna get through this inauguration, and that heifer is out the door. There is no way. Listen, I done seen her slap away this man's hand entirely too many times. She don't want to be bothered with this man and his foolishness. This heifer is out the door.
I have never seen a woman look at a man with such contempt. And Stanley Mann can tell you, I have given him some looks in the day. But that heifer, I'm sorry.
Oh, that heifer out the door.
The look she be giving him, she's like, man. If you go to sleep and you close both your eyes, I promise I'm going to wake up a widow.
That heifer going back to her country. In her country, they throw rocks in tanks. Okay, she going back to her country. Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm out of here. I cannot deal with this foolishness and this man's shenanigans. Plus, she's seen that man in tighty whities and a wife beater. She knows what he looks like. She is out the door.
You didn't have
January 21st.
You always take it to a place. You always take it to a place. We couldn't just stick with the craziness of the Rose Garden. You like, no, she's out. She's divorcing him, and he looks horrible naked.
Listen, you ever see an orange person in tighty whities and a wife beater? You ever see an orange person? That's called the cartoon character. She is out the door, and she's taking. I don't want to say nothing bad about the boy, but she's taking that boy with her too. And I don't want to say nothing about the boy, so I'm gonna refrain. But it don't take much to push me to say something crazy about the boy. I just want you to know that. I'm gonna refrain, but it don't take much.
My thing is, all of the kids, even Tiffany, and he hates Tiffany's mother, Marla Maples, all of the kids were exposed, but not barren. And I know why. And we're not going to talk about it.
Oh, I know why too. But you keep pushing me. No. I'll tell you why.
No, I will tell you.
I'll tell you why.
Do you know why I wear my hair blue? Did you ever wonder why? Because my granddaughter's autistic. My granddaughter's autistic, so I wear it for autism awareness, and just
I did not know that.
Yeah, just to let her know that I stand with you, girl. I got you, boo. But there is some autistic children, they have a look, and it's called doll eyes. And if you remember, when you saw all those pictures back in 2016, when he clapped his hands never came together. He wasn't like jumping up and down in the seat. It was the way he arched his body, and he can never look directly at you. I might be wrong, but I'm just saying his mother probably can wear blue hair too.
Hey, that's where I was going.
I'm just saying.
But we this is all allegedly, two people.
Right.
This is all allegedly.
This is speculation. Mm-hmm. But
I see what you see though.
But I want to know what's wrong with Mama, that it's a rose garden that was planted in 1902, and you saw the need, to take the roses out the rose garden. So what's the rose garden now? Just the garden?
A weed garden. That's what it is right now. It's a cannabis garden. I told you.
Let's look at this. You really think he planted some weed in there?
I think he planted some weed. You know they try to make weed legal. So there's got to be weed at the White House. It only makes sense.
You know why it doesn't make sense? Because he doesn't get a chance to cultivate it, grow it, and sell it before January 21st.
That man ain't never cultivated no plants in his life. He hires people to cultivate plants.
Yeah, but it didn't have enough time to grow for him to make a profit from it. And they're not going to let him back on the property after the 21st, so he can't ever go back.
Wow.
He can't go back.
It's we let a woman who is not born in our country take our tradition, ball it up,
and throw it away.
Throw it in the garbage.
And that's what we're glad we're not going to see anymore in 2020, because I hope we learned a lot for 2020, that we start not only keeping our traditions, but making our own traditions. We got to do it, and we got to go to break.
The COVID-19 pandemic has changed our lives, but one thing that hasn't changed is the need for routine vaccinations. Vaccine-preventable diseases like measles, flu, and pneumonia haven't gone away and can cause serious illness. Protect yourself, your family, and those around you by staying current with routine vaccinations. Talk to your healthcare professional and stay up to date on all recommended vaccines. Learn more at www.nfid.org.
David Axterby of Long Island Telecom. We are your cellular superstore. We have the best in no-contract cellular on every carrier in the United States. We also do portable MiFi units, home phone service. We could beat your cable company at their own game by providing you very inexpensive TV, and we are a Sirius XM dealer as well. We can create a website for you, give you a special corporate email, and we do credit card processing. 631-833-967.
Sir, I'm a little uncomfortable with the way we've been having our Monday morning meetings.
A little uncomfortable?
Well, extremely uncomfortable with meeting in your bathroom, sir, while you're in the tub.
Well, I'm wearing a tie.
I can see that, sir.
Over the weekends, I play ball with the kids, do yard work, and play tennis, so by Monday, my muscles are very sore. Spending all day in a hot tub's the only thing that helps.
Have you tried?
Wrapping myself in cabbage leaves? Yes, I have.
Actually, sir, I was thinking of Tiger Balm pain-relieving patches.
Tiger Balm, a little jar with a tiger on it?
Yeah, right. Tiger Balm. It's been around for about 100 years.
Jinkies.
And now Tiger Balm comes in these neat pain relief patches.
Could you hand me that duck there?
You just stick the patch on where it hurts. Same Tiger on the package.
Uh-huh.
And Tiger Balm's pain relief patches are very fast-acting and long-lasting, so we wouldn't have to meet in your bathroom every Monday.
And I'd be less pruny, and your report wouldn't be in the microwave.
What?
I dropped your report in the tub, so I put it in the dryer, but it caught fire, so my wife doused it with water and put it in the microwave. Let me just go grab it.
No, don't get up, sir.
Oops, sorry. Sitting back down.
Long-lasting, fast-acting, pain-relieving Tiger Balm patch. Works where it hurts.
Round 3.
Welcome back to He Said, She Said. I am Yvonne, the Motivated Man from Determined Women of Destiny. He is Noel Epps from Not Just Books by Noel Epps. And together, we are whipped today. This topic It's too much for me. We only at number 3, and I am wiped out thin. Okay, no. Do a recap.
We have the top 5 funniest things that happened in 2020 that we do not want to come back. Number 5, the murderous, homosexual, mullet-wearing, gun-toting, tiger tamer, the Tiger King.
Oh, God.
We do not want Tiger King Part 2. We don't want Tiger King Season 2.
Please, nah.
Number 4, where is the Rose Garden at the White House? Where is the Rose Garden?
No, where's the roses?
It can't be a weed bed now. It can't be a weed garden now. We want the Rose Garden back. I never even noticed a Rose Garden. I'm pretty sure some of our audience ain't never even noticed the Rose Garden.
But wait a minute.
But
I
Yvonne
gave you
said
information.
That thing ain't there. We're going to take her word for it.
I gave you information. You gave me information. I didn't know the lion, the Tiger King was gay.
Yes!
I didn't watch it, see?
And all his lovers worked for him.
Okay,
with
so
no teeth.
Yeah, okay. You gave me information. I know that now. Now you know there was a rose garden at the White House where all the roses were removed by the First Lady. Okay, what's number 3?
Number 3. People, there's this football game in February called the Super Bowl, right?
Lord.
And every year, they give you a big to-do at halftime with who's going to perform at halftime.
Right.
Okay. This year, we had 2 Latina queens perform at halftime.
Okay.
One was Jennifer Lopez.
Okay.
Jennifer Lopez.
Love her.
Heifer, you're still fine.
Yes.
The other one was Shakira. Now, Shakira is all of 4'11", 5 feet tall. She's still fine too.
She got a bad middle section. She got a bad middle section because she's a belly dancer.
Oh, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
That waist
but what took away from that midsection was she had on these big ass gold high top Air Force Ones. Listen, ladies, you can't be running around here with a gold bikini and gold high top Air Force One. They look like Timberlands on your feet, boo. You was out here looking crazy. Now, I know you need comfortable shoes to dance, but listen, gold Air Force Ones, high tops, they are not for little Shakira. Look, Shakira wears size 4. Shakira had a whole size 8 on her feet. Oh, she was looking crazy. We don't need Shakira wearing those shoes again. Ladies, your foot apparel is extremely important.
Well,
you need to give up a little comfortability to be cute.
We know that we do not want those gold high top Air Force Ones in 2021. We don't want that to be a style.
With the big ass sneakers on?
We don't want that to be a style.
Shakira had on the biggest. Listen, people,
I didn't see it.
Take your time. Take your time. All right, go to Google. Okay, Google images. Right, click on Shakira's Super Bowl outfit. Right, you're gonna click on it. You're gonna see all this gold on, and then zoom in on these feet. I'm trying to tell you. It took away from all the gyrating and everything else. I've never seen shoes this big on a woman in my life.
Only you would be looking at shoes on a woman with a body like that.
Yeah, yes, because shoes are important, ladies. Ladies, listen, ladies. There's certain shoes that you should not be wearing. Okay, I'm telling you right now, shoes you should not be wearing, especially if you're trying to keep a man. One is gold high top Air Force Ones. Those are not made for you. Don't you wear those, ladies. 2 is kitty heels. If you run around here with kitty heels, ladies, I'm telling you right now, your man got 1 foot out the door. You run around here with kitty heels, you got 1 foot out the door. You know that mid-librarian heel? You know that mid-heel? That sick old mid-heel? You know what I'm talking about?
You always talk about it. I'm not.
Listen, ladies, don't you wear that mid-heel. Take that. If that mid-heel, listen, ladies, I'm giving you about 10 minutes right now. If you run around here with that mid-heel, you got time. Turn your radios up as loud as you can so you can hear us. Go in your closet and take that shoe and throw it in the garbage right now.
But you know, only a man will say you got to give up some comfort to be cute.
Yes!
Man, you have never wore a 6-inch heel, so you don't know what you asking.
God bless.
You don't know what you asking.
Man, there are 2 things that we gotta bless people for creating for women. We gotta bless the man or woman who made the thong, and we gotta bless the man or woman who made the 6-inch heel. Oh, that's everything. And especially if you can walk in it, God bless you. God bless you.
All right. That listen.
And we gotta get rid of them gold high top Air Force
And I'm trying to find them because I don't see them.
Oh my goodness.
Because I wanted to see them.
Wait till you see the shoe. Wait till you see the shoe.
And they were high top. And
oh my goodness.
Well, that's one thing that's not coming back in 2020.
Please don't ever let that shoe come back.
We're not gonna let it come back.
She ain't playing basketball. This heifer came to dance.
Well, you know what? That is her stylist did her wrong and shouldn't have did it. So to her stylist, that was a bad one.
She was out there like she had a twisted ankle.
Oh my. So what you're saying is that there's foot gear that came out in 2021 that we don't ever want to see again. And those gold high top Air Force Ones are one of those.
Oh, I'm so aggravated just thinking about it because I know how sexy Shakira is. I know how she make her body talk like that. I'm aware of all of that. I am so aware of that, Shakira. But Shakira, when you went to your dressing room and you decided that those were the shoes that you was going to wear and you was going to be on the same stage with that old fine ass J-Lo.
Okay, you got that.
And you thought you should wear these shoes just for comfort. You was out your mind. You should have fired your stylist that day.
I'm not laughing at what you're saying. You guys can't see. You can only hear. When he said all of that, he leaned all the way up in the camera. He started talking real loud. He was saying that from his gut. That was
and look at
him.
She even has socks on. Oh my God. Socks over fishnet stockings. What are we doing? What are we doing, ladies?
His whole face was just messed up. It was contorted. It was like just screwed up. Like everything inside of him was hurting just talking about this.
Yes. Yes. Because we just saw
those.
Picture of this.
We can't wear them. We're gonna get them.
Oh.
Please know that if Noel sees you,
oh man,
he's gonna force me to laugh at you. He's gonna force me to do it. It's gonna be forced.
You can't wear Air Force Ones, socks, and fishnet stockings. You can't do it, ladies. There is a certain sex appeal that you must maintain. I don't give a damn how ugly you look. You got to have something sexy about you. Let's start at the ankle. If you can't, let's say if everything else is chopped up, you look crazy in the face, your boobs is lopsided, you're ugly, your stomach is all out. At least have your ankle sexy. Have something sexy about you, ladies. Let's start from the bottom. We started from the bottom, now we're here. Okay? We started from the bottom, now we're here.
Not only do you watch, not only Do you watch a lot of TV? You listen to a whole lot of songs.
We got to go to break.
We gotta
go. Can't
go.
take it anymore.
We gotta go.
Spring water, naturally refreshing, naturally thirst quenching. Fresh spring water, purified. Nature's spring water, oh so right. Nature's spring water, oh so right.
Round 4.
Okay. Hey, everybody, I can tell you. Oh, we laugh behind the scenes. We gotta have a behind the scenes show. We gotta have a behind the scenes show. But guess what? We're back. We are back.
I'm hurting.
Welcome to He Said. I'm Noel. Epps, not just once by Noel Epps. My co-host is Yvonne, the Motivator Man, and we are doing the top 5 funniest things that happened in 2020 that we do not want to have come back.
No.
We don't need this foolishness in our life. Number 5, we got to get rid of the Tiger King. Oh, I swear
we cannot have a season 2.
Brain cells watching this murderous, homosexual tiger tamer. Okay?
No season 2. No season 2.
No season 2.
Can we get the blacklist on? Not the tiger tamer. No.
Number 4. Where is the rose garden?
Where's the roses? Where are the
roses in the rose garden? You know damn well we can't plant reefer at the White House. Number 3. Ooh. Shakira, baby. You can't be out here with these big ass gold Air Force Ones at the Super Bowl performance, baby. You can't have a bikini. Okay, basically a bikini
and Timberland,
Air Force One socks and fishnets. I'm sorry, that just does not work for me. Women need to have a certain level of sex appeal at all times.
Okay, wait a minute. You gotta stop for a minute. I'm about to die. How about our beloved producer shot me a picture? What is on her feet?
Rudy is on point. He shot you a picture, and now you see what I'm talking about.
What's the problem? Why
you see what I'm zoom to them feet. Zoom at them feet.
And wait a minute. Wait, they had the nerve not only to be gold, they had pink rhinestones. Throw the whole picture out. Throw it out.
It just took away from our hips and our midsection. Just took away from the whole thing. Okay. You got number 2, darling.
Okay, number 2. What we're not going to do anymore. We're not going to hide no ballots, especially not from somebody like Stacey Abrams. Because did not she say, okay, you came for me and turned Georgia blue? We're not gonna do that no more, huh?
Do you think, because this fool really is out here talking about 11,000 votes, do you think in his first election that the election was rigged?
No.
Even when he won, you don't think it was rigged?
No, I don't. And the reason why is because lighter people in America have been waiting for this. You know, we cannot blame our 45th president. This was brewing all the time. It just had a chance to percolate and be poured out into a cup so we could see what was in that coffee pot.
But you know what's funny? This man actually thought he could find 11,780 votes.
Well, you know what?
This is easy. This is easy to find. We can find this. Come on.
if he can find those 11,000 and some odd votes, it's in the same place where Stacey Abrams' votes are. So
that's a whole fact.
Okay, so they're in the same place. And even if he obtained those votes, it was the Electoral College that said, we want Biden, not you. Because they were sick of it.
That's a fact. The same way he won the first time. Because Hillary, truth be told, Hillary won the popular vote.
I tell you, you have to be very careful, people, of who got your back today, because they're the same person that got that knife in it tomorrow.
That's a whole entire thing.
So everybody that had him does not have him now. But I want to go to what we're not going to do, which was, it was funny to me. We're not going to hide votes. That's what we're not going to do. We're not going to tell people that they can't vote. This is not 1959. We're not going to do that, okay?
Especially black folks. You can tell black folks just about anything. But when it comes to this vote, and when it comes to something black people are interested in, they are going to make it happen.
Remember when
Barack Obama was running? And all the T-shirts have vote for. Remember all the T-shirts and pins, the black vote. Remember how important that was?
I remember going to vote at 5:30 because I knew it was going to be a line, and I lived in Wyandanch at the time. So people that aren't on Long Island, Wyandanch is considered the hood, though it's not as bad as some places. But Wyandanch does have a share of pimps, prostitutes, drug dealers, and crackheads.
Love Wyandanch. Stand up for Wyandanch USA.
Right. I lived there for almost 20 years. When I tell you that the drug dealers, the crackheads, the pimps, and the prostitutes beat me online.
They was out there voting?
They beat me online. I'm telling you, beat me online.
I was like, come on.
I said, y'all come on and
ahead of you in line.
Y'all pull up. Y'all come on and pull up. And so, the thing that I like about Stacey is because I'm a black woman, so I can say this. When something happens to a black woman, her head starts shaking and she gotta let me find out, and she starts talking all this stuff. Only thing Stacey said was, you should have never treated me like that. And the next thing you know, she turned Georgia blue. People I know had never voted before, they care about voting, was running around here talking about, I voted.
Yeah, well, let me story time with Uncle Mo. I must be very honest with you. I haven't voted up until this year. I haven't voted in over 20 years.
So you didn't vote for Barack Obama?
Nope, because I did not believe in the process of voting.
And I did
not see where our votes were going to. So now I told you.
Now you know.
I live here with my wife, who is cultivating my daughter, aka Little Scissor. Little Scissor.
Scissor.
Now, Little Scissor, I said to her the day before, I said, because I voted early. I said to her the day before, I said, you want to go vote? She said, yeah. So we went out there, we bought our chairs, bought phones, battery chargers, and we sat on this line, and I looked at her and I said, this line is long. Do you still want to vote?
Mm-hmm.
Yvonne, she looked at me directly in my eyes. First time my daughter ever looked me in my eyes like this. She looked at me, she said, Dad, we gonna vote.
That's right. That's right.
Little Scissor is out there not playing. Little Scissor's out there making sure that I voted.
Yeah. So now you see that your vote does count, and it's very important.
Yes.
It's very important. And it showed in Georgia, it showed that when you come together for the greater good and the greater cause, you can make such changes when he made his speech, and he said, the hands that pick cotton was able to take those hands and vote for her youngest son. That brought tears to my eyes because, first of all, your mother is in her 80s, and so is my mother. And my mother don't know nothing about no cotton. Now, she did pick strawberries.
Who mother in the 80s?
That senator. I forgot his name.
My mother is all of 68.
Oh, well, I'm young. I'm older than you. You're younger
Yes.
than me. But my mom did, she did talk about not so much sharecropping, but she did pick strawberries, not cotton. But his mother picked cotton. His mother was a sharecropper. And I know that must have been so phenomenal for her, that her dream of one day seeing our people do something, her son is one of those people that will do something. It's just amazing what our vote can do. So what we don't ever want to see again in 2020, from 2020, is y'all not voting. And we don't want to see those ballots hit. Okay?
And rigged elections.
And the only thing that's funny about that rigged election is you threw Stacey Abrams to the wolves, and she came back and led the pack to chew you in the butt.
Oh man,
he came back.
Let me tell you something. Atlanta was the place to do that in, because Atlanta is different. Woo. Atlanta is different. Boy,
absolutely.
That's like black. That's like Wakanda. With
Black Mecca. That's right. That's the Black Mecca. Do you know that there's a town in Atlanta that is so full of Amityvilleans that they have Amityville Day in Atlanta?
Amityville Day in Atlanta.
And they try to invite all of us up here in Amityville to come down.
All the people from Amityville to Atlanta for Amityville Day.
Yes, they're like, come and get a real Amityville Day.
It's absolutely bananas. Of all the black people that decided, especially from Amityville,
they decided to go to that one town. Yes. That
is incredible. It is so funny to me. They post pictures, Amityville Day. I was sitting at home thinking I missed something.
Listen,
then I look at the background and said, I never saw that tree. I never saw this park. What park they in?
And I never really did Amityville Day, but they made such a hoopla about it. I was like, well, the next time they do it in Atlanta, I'll go. And here come COVID.
Oh man, I'm not going down to Amityville Day in Atlanta because my ex-wife will be there, and I'm not going down there. They're just not going to be down there with her.
Okay, so after all of this time, you're going to tell me that the two of y'all can't sit in the same room?
Oh, we can. Oh, we've come a long way. We can. I am making a little jokey joke.
Okay, I was just.
I am making a little jokey joke. I can sit and be civil with my wife. I can even have a hot dog sitting across from her, or a hamburger sitting across from her.
But you just don't want to do it in. But you don't want to do it in Atlanta.
It ain't worth me going all the way to Atlanta. Okay, I'm not doing it.
Oh my God.
But you're 100% right. No more rigged elections.
That's right. We're not doing that.
No more rigged elections.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're
getting rid of all of that. We're counting everybody's vote. You know, there's some old white woman with a wig crooked and that wind-breaking jacket that says registration on the back of it, that is counting them votes one vote at a time. You know that. You know that. So shout out to Margaret Gertrude Stepanovich. Margaret Gertrude Stepanovich, shout out to you, baby, for counting all the votes by hand. And we got to go to break.
Oh, let us, please.
Don Pablo, we out of coffee.
I'll make more.
Don Pablo, you're the best.
Years ago, the family doctor was someone who came to your home. And while that practice has faded into memory, there is someone who keeps the tradition of personal health care alive. Your local Health Mart pharmacist knows you by name, not by refill number. Stop by your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy and see how the tradition of personal health care lives on. Visit healthmart.com for the location near you. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Welcome back to He Said, She Said. We're so glad that you hung in there with us today. I'm Yvonne, the Motivator Man from Determined Women of Destiny. You can catch my show every Thursday, 7 p.m. on Facebook. If by chance you miss it, you can listen to it on Rudy Radio. If you have Alexa, all you have to say is, Alexa, open Rudy Radio. And there you'll be able to hear my show and a lot of other good ones. My co-host is Noel Epps from Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. You can check him out every Wednesday at 6:30 and every Sunday at 9 a.m. if you want some more of this buffoonery that he's got going on. And we're talking about the 5 things we don't want to come back ever again from this 2020. We never want to see it again. Never. Yeah. First it was the 5 funniest, but it turned out to be the things we don't ever want to see. Now, we don't ever want to see The Lion King.
No, The Tiger King. The Lion King is a play on Broadway.
I know that.
Tiger King.
Can I just be facetious for a minute? We don't want to see the Tiger King. Okay? We don't want to see that. We don't want to see it. What was number 4?
The Rose Garden. Where is the Rose Garden in front of the White House?
How are you going to have a Rose Garden that was established in 1902 and it is no roses there now? So now Jill Biden got to replant some roses. Lord help her. Number 3.
Shakira's big ass gold Air Force One.
Okay, ladies, we're not getting those. I saw them. They are truly ugly. And just because they put pink rhinestones on them, and it was probably not rhinestones, it was probably Swarovski crystal. Yeah. I'm sorry. No, but we're not getting them. Not getting them. Number 2 was, we ain't sitting back for no more ballot stealing, okay? We're not going to do that. And now we know how strong our vote is. We're going to make sure every election, I don't care if they're voting for the top cheerleader in Amityville High School. If I can vote for it, I'm going to vote for it because my vote counts.
You damn right.
And now we got number 1.
We got number 1.
Oh, Lord help us. Oh.
And listen to me, people. It's quite obvious, but the reasons why we must keep coronavirus, we must get rid of coronavirus, is because, men, I know you struggled this year because all of a sudden you recognize what your wife really looked like on that man. She couldn't go to the beautician. She couldn't go to the nail salon. Now she couldn't get her feet done. So now you recognize what she really looked like on that corona. See, you stood around. If you stayed around with the beautician, you are a real man. You love this woman. Because after day 90 of the coronavirus, I know you woke up and looked at your wife and said, this ain't the woman that I married. And then what coronavirus also did is made you realize how dumb your kids really are. Because here you are sitting on a Zoom call with your crazy ass kid, and you recognize how dumb your child is in school.
Let me cut in for a minute. All right. And we women, okay, I know the women that are married are looking at this guy like, I really said I do to this idiot right here. See, he was okay when you were working 9 to 5 and he was working 8 to 12 or 8 to 2, 10 to 6, 10 at night to 6 in the morning. He was fine. He was a great provider. He was a wonderful conversationalist. Yeah, because you don't have much to talk about. Y'all just got into bed, made them kids. But now you are home with this man and you realize that he splits every verb and he dangles them participles like crazy. And you're saying, who have I been talking to for the last 15 years? And why do I got these kids running around here looking like him?
Yes. And then, man, you wake up in the morning, it's day 90 of coronavirus. All the beauty parlors shut down. All the nail salons shut down. And then she took her feet and rubbed them on your leg up under these covers. And you still stayed, man, you need to be commended, man. You still stayed when you looked over and you recognized this ain't the woman that you married.
And ladies, y'all need to be commended. When
you saw the new growth under the braids, you saw the new growth.
You need to be commended because all those years you was dealing with him farting underneath them covers, and now you realize you underneath them covers more than ever, and them farts ain't cute. And they
whoa.
Okay? Whoa. Okay? You need to get your tail up, Mr. Man, and go to the bathroom and let that gas out of your intestinal tract. Because you're not doing it no more in this bed, okay? We are in this house together.
And then when they put your baby on the computer and told your baby to go to school, and you recognize your baby can't even turn on the computer, you know your baby needed an IEP. I don't understand why you ain't got your baby an IEP. You thought he was an honor roll, or he or she was an honor roll student. You know your baby crazy. This is when you recognize your baby was crazy.
And ladies, I know this is one thing that all of us can agree on. You've been cooking all this time, and it's not because you're a good wife. Corona has proved to you what you have always known. This man can't cook, and if you eat what he cooks, you'll die. You'll die. You will die. That is not brown rice. That is burnt rice.
But it's the effort that counts. For a man, the man is trying to cook for you. Give the man some credit because he's trying to cook for you.
I'm not giving him no credit. Will you stop burning rice?
This is when my wife is brilliant. My wife was fully aware. She said, listen, these beauty parlors ain't going to open. Let me go natural.
I was natural before, but yes.
And I said, oh, no. In the beginning, I said, oh, no. Your hair rolls up too quickly. Oh, no, we can't do that. But then she went and got some ointments and started twisting it and all this other. I said, oh, okay.
See?
Okay.
See, Corona let you see something new.
I can dig it. Mm-hmm. But she went and got that new, but she knew she couldn't get to that new growth. See, that's what I like about her. She's smart. She knew that new growth was going to be a problem. She knew the buckshots was going to be up on the back of her neck. She knew that.
And it's just like the brothers couldn't get to the gym. And I see a whole lot of pot bellies that I never noticed before. Let me tell you something. There's some bellies walking around here. There's some bellies.
Yvonne, I can't even tell you. Mm-hmm. I was out here looking crazy as hell. I didn't have a haircut for a month.
See?
I was out here looking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I was out here looking crazy. I can't even tell you what my goatee looked like. I don't know if these FCC airwaves could take what my goatee was looking like. I don't know if we could do that. But I was looking crazy. And my wife hung in there with me.
Yeah, well, that's because she loves you. But there's a whole lot of marriages, unfortunately, and I'm sad to say, we're not really laughing, but there's a whole lot of marriages that could not sustain. Okay? That lockdown.
Shout out to the men that hung in there with that different woman. Now, there were some men who took that different woman and made her a whole mistress. Yes. You married this one, but that ugly heifer laying next to you, that's your mistress.
And shout out to the women that not only found out that their kids were stupid, but their man was too. Because the kids and your man is staring at the computer and the teacher's like, hello?
Shout out to those women who walk behind their babies while they in Zoom class, butt naked. Shout out to them.
Shout out to the dads that was smoking that blunt, sitting next to their kid, talking about stupid, this the right answer, and realized he had that blunt in his head. And the teacher was like, "Excuse me, Mr. Morris. I need to speak to Jimmy alone." He's like, "Oh, yes. I got."
Meanwhile, Mrs. You walking around cleaning up behind your baby, butt naked, while he in Zoom class. All his classmates looking at you. Shout out to you, darling. Shout out to you for just being that comfortable. And you know what she said when the teacher told her your mama need to put her clothes on? Heifer, you in my house. Heifer, you in my house.
This is what we do in my domain. Okay.
This is what we do in my house.
That's right. You a guest. So act
like a guest in my house.
That's right.
We walk around this bitch naked. That's what we do.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. You're an invited guest. Okay. Your time is limited. You're not gonna be here all day.
You know that's right.
I got stuff to do, and I'm wearing my boy shorts while I'm doing it.
Yeah. Now teach my baby these ABCs and 1, 2, 3s.
You teach Johnny and leave me alone. But yeah, ladies, I know that y'all are like, guess what? I never knew this man was dumb. He's been playing it off all this time.
This man is dumb.
Yeah, and he's been playing it off all this time. Why didn't I see it before I had these 3 big head kids looking just like him?
Oh man,
I can't understand this.
Oh man,
I just can't understand that he doesn't know the capital of Washington, D.C.
But let me tell you something.
He doesn't know that is the capital. I don't know.
Coronavirus has taught us a lot about ourselves.
And everybody around us.
Especially everybody around you, too.
Yes.
Especially everybody around you. Because things have gotten weird.
Absolutely.
With people who you thought you knew.
Oh, when I tell you, I even put on Facebook, I unblocked everybody. And I want to see their reaction now, since they were so, you just need to suck it up and take it. That was in 2016. How about I'm saying you need to suck it up and take it now?
How about this? My white friends, they're understanding what poverty is now.
And all those
they're understanding what it is to go to Aldi's.
All those people that said that we did not have any race issues.
Yeah. Oh man.
Tell me now.
Take 2020 and throw it in the garbage.
I had to definitely block one of my white friends' mother. He's cool, but his mother, when the Black Lives Matter thing, all lives matter. And I'm like, no, that's not the way you take it. She kept coming back and forth. And somebody on my timeline decided to tell her all the way off.
Yes,
I was like, that's my friend's mother. I can't let you do that. That's disrespectful. But Mom,
this is why you don't block anybody.
You
don't block anybody because one of your friends is going to come to the rescue.
Hello.
It happens all the time.
They will come, and they come in heavy. Do you hear me? They are pulling up with it. Yes, they are.
I do not block a soul. You hear me? I don't block a soul.
See, when you get belligerent, that's when you just aggravate me. But usually, like people say, I block my haters. No. I want you to see how God is blessing me. I'm not going to block.
That's right.
You sit there and you're like, I can't believe she just keeps winning. Yep, because I ain't paying no attention to you.
You know that's right. So no 2020,
You got
number
to go.
one.
You out. Thank you.
Number one thing we want from 2020 to not come back is coronavirus, so we can expect our spouses to look like the ones we married. We don't like the spouse that don't go to the beauty parlor. We don't like the spouse that don't go to the nail technician. We need them back. You understand the importance of the beauty parlor and the nail technician now. Shout out to B Soup. Shout out to B Soup and nail salon.
And ladies, I know that dating is hard. But if you're engaged to be married, so you started dating before Corona, please make sure he's not an idiot. You got to have kids with this man. So listen, we out of here. This show was crazy. I hope you all enjoyed it, but we out. Thank you for listening to He Said, She Said. I'm Yvonne, the motivated man from Determined Women of Destiny. Make sure you try it on over there Thursday, 7 p.m. Facebook. And my co-host is Noel Epps from Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. Make sure you check him out Wednesday, 6:30, Sunday, 9 a.m.
Yep.
I hope that all of you will be back next week for the craziness and the madness. He Said, She Said is powered by Rude Rangers Entertainment. Our creative director, Rudy. Jay Breedy. God bless him. Please do not forget to like and share this episode with as many people as possible. We welcome your comments, your show suggestions for future topics. Until next week, good people, have a blessed day. We'll see you soon. Peace.